Morning, lovelies. This is the first longer video I'm gonna shoot, so bear with me. My hair's a mess. My neighbors are gonna think I'm crazy talking to myself, but you know. So we're gonna shoot the video. I'm gonna be showing you my garden in my tiny space. I think I have maybe a 1/16 of an acre in the front yard where I have my garden. So I will show you guys. So right here we have a vine that just keeps coming back, and I decided to let it go wild this year. Here in this messy jungle, I have cantaloupes. There's also some kajaris right here. I'll show you my cantaloupes. This guy, still green, he's growing. Then I got some little ones all over. But this year I'm super excited because I've never grown them, for the kajari melon. I'm in love with those stripes. Like, they're super pretty. Then over here is the 7-year-old's watermelon. He has the baby bush melons. There's one there, and one over in the corner. He kind of blends in pretty well. So, pretty excited for that. And then my massive jungle of pumpkins. Did not realize they were going to take off like they did. They were saved seeds last year, so I didn't think they would grow. And then over here we have the green bean bed. Behind it is the sunflower bed. More beans that I succession sowed. Some cabbages, and then some broccoli. We're located in eastern Colorado, so it gets cool enough at night that I can grow those all year, which is nice. This year I tried some cucumbers in with my onions. The cucumbers kind of killed out a few of the onions, so next year I think I need a better trellis. I don't like the lattice because the squares are too small. I also have lavender in the pot. I'm really trying my herbs this year. And then over here I have dill, some thyme, oregano, and rosemary. They're beating each other up. The oregano is doing amazing, so I have to keep cutting it back so it doesn't squish everything. This bed I have, so we used marigolds this year. We used it last year too, to split up the hot. My 9-year-old made sure we did the hot versus the no hot, so that way she knows which one she can come steal eat. But these huge guys are my poblanos. They're doing awesome. They're finally getting their fruit. Finally. Then I have all the snacky peppers for Peyton. This bed is my Amish paste and Roma tomatoes for salsas. And then these wild crazy things are ground cherries. Next year I think they need their own beds because they're taking over everything. And then I have cucumbers, more. I like the cattle panel better for trellising. Some zucchini. To harvest zucchini, I've had to plant it like 4 times this year. It's been nuts. This year's been really weird for plants. Yeah. So at the end of my tomato beds, I have basil, because we love the smell of basil and it's a great companion plant. In this bed that's wildly overgrown is all our big tomatoes, the slicers. We use most of our tomatoes for sauces anyway, so I just cook them down longer when they're the bigger water ones. But I also have a 9-year-old that steals my tomatoes when I'm not looking, when they're red, because she absolutely loves tomatoes. Which brings us to her space. Now, for her 4-H project. She's growing, I think that's a chocolate tomato and 2 cherry, well, a cherry and a Berry's Crazy cherry. This year, I think we used some contaminated soil, so they look horrendous. That guy's in a different kind of soil, so he looks a ton better. But those are hers, just hers. I don't mess with them. And this year she expanded and has this guy. We decided to experiment and plant in the ground. He is a climbing triple crop, and he's been kind of pitiful because our dirt's not great here. But he's finally getting a bloom, and she's stupid excited because she loves eating tomatoes. So that should be amazing. Here actually start some calendula and chamomile, but I kind of got overtaken by weeds, so we may have to rethink that this year. I do have a rain barrel. This one's brand new. It's supposed to be 100 gallons, but I think I need a new one because I think this one has a hole because the water disappeared. And the last part of my garden is our raspberry bushes. Got these guys from a friend. They were transplants, and they are now 3 years old and huge. So this year we decided to save all our raspberries, which we're getting more. We're going to make raspberry jam, so that'll be yummy. The kids are super excited. And that concludes my garden as of right now. I'm sure it'll keep growing, and eventually we'll change spaces, hopefully, so we'll have a bigger one. But I figured I'd show you my space since it's but I literally make do with just my front yard. I mean, I could add more beds if I wanted. That's it so far. So thanks for stopping by, and good morning. Thanks. Bye.